I want you to imagine a terrifying scenario. I put you on a stage in front of 1 million people. A giant clock is ticking down. You have 10 seconds to introduce yourself in English. If you hesitate, if you stutter, or if you look scared, a trap door opens and you fall into a pool of slime.
That sounds like a typical Tuesday for me, Jimmy. But for most people, that is their worst nightmare. Their heart is pounding, their hands are sweating. They know the words, but the fear paralyzes them.
Exactly. And here is the crazy part. I have met people who know only 50 words of English, but they speak with so much power that you believe they are fluent. And I have met geniuses who know the whole dictionary, but are afraid to whisper hello.
Fluency is a skill of the brain, but confidence is a skill of the spirit. It is a muscle, and today we are going to teach you how to flex that muscle.
In this video, we are not teaching you complex grammar. We are teaching you how to hack your psychology. We are going to show you how to look, sound, and feel like a native speaker, even if you make mistakes in every sentence.
We have 3 specific techniques that will change your life immediately. And I'm going to tell you a story about a time I looked totally confident while making a complete fool of myself in France. Stick around.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Fun English Channel. I am Jimmy, Mr. Beast, and today I am feeling a little bit nervous because I am standing next to a mountain of muscle.
And I'm Dwayne Johnson, The Rock. And Jimmy, you don't need to be nervous. You just need to project power. Shoulders back, chin up.
Like this? Do I look confident or do I look like a penguin?
You look like a confident penguin. That is a good start. Welcome, students. Today we are tackling the biggest enemy of learning, insecurity.
We get comments every day saying, Jimmy, I am too shy to speak, or I'm afraid people will laugh at my accent. Today, we end that fear.
Before we start, do us a favor. Smash the like button with confidence. Don't just click it, dominate it.
And subscribe if you want to see The Rock try to teach me how to walk cool, because honestly, I need help.
We will work on your walk later. Right now, let's talk about the confidence gap.
This is a very important concept. The confidence gap is the difference between how good you are at English and how good you think you are.
Most of you underestimate yourselves. You think, my English is broken, so you speak quietly, you mumble.
Let's define that word. To mumble. It means to speak quietly and unclearly, like you're trying to hide the words inside your mouth. Hello? How are you?
When you mumble, people can't understand you. Not because your grammar is bad, but because your delivery is weak.
So the first lesson of today is volume is victory. Okay, Dwayne, you said volume is victory, but surely there is a limit. You can't just shout nonsense and expect people to respect you.
Actually, Jimmy, you kind of can. Let me tell you a story. This is a true story about the power of faking it.
Fake it till you make it. I love that phrase. Tell us the story.
A few years ago, I was in Paris, France. I was promoting a movie. I was feeling great. I was wearing a $5,000 suit. I looked like $1 million.
You always look like $1 million.
Thank you. So I went to this super exclusive fancy restaurant, the kind of place where the menu has no prices and the waiters wear tuxedos.
I get nervous just thinking about it. Did you speak French?
Zero. I knew bonjour and merci, that is it. But I didn't want to look like a confused tourist. I wanted to look like a sophisticated gentleman.
So what did you do? Did you ask for an English menu?
No, that would show weakness. I opened the French menu. I couldn't read a single word. It looked like algebra to me. But I saw the waiter coming.
Oh no, this is the moment of truth. I decided to commit.
I pointed at a random item in the middle of the page and I looked at the waiter with intense eye contact. I gave him the people's eyebrow and I said in a deep, loud voice, I will have le crapaud, s'il vous plaît.
Le crapaud? What does that mean? It sounds fancy.
I thought it was a steak, or maybe a lobster. I said it with so much confidence, I nodded my head. The waiter looked at me, blinked twice, and said, "Excellent choice, monsieur."
Okay, so it worked. You ordered with confidence.
I thought I won. 20 minutes later, the waiter comes back with a silver platter. He lifts the lid.
What was it? The steak?
It was a giant boiled toad, a frog. Crapaud means toad.
No way. You ordered a toad?
A whole toad looking at me. And because I acted so confident, I couldn't send it back. I had to eat it, Jimmy.
You ate the toad?
I cut into it, I chewed it, I smiled at the waiter, I said, "Delicious, magnificent." But inside, I was crying.
That is dedication.
The lesson is, I was wrong, but I was confident. And because I was confident, the waiter treated me with respect. If I had mumbled, he would have ignored me.
So even if you order a toad, do it like a boss.
Exactly. Wrong word plus high confidence equals success. Correct word plus low confidence equals failure.
Okay, that story is hilarious, but let's break down the mechanics. How do we project that confidence without eating frogs?
It starts before you open your mouth. It starts with your body. Jimmy, stand up.
Okay, I am standing. What do I do?
Look at your posture. Your shoulders are rolled forward. You are protecting your chest. You're making yourself small. This is low-status body language.
I do that when I'm nervous. I try to disappear.
When you make yourself small, your voice gets trapped in your throat. You physically cannot project sound.
So what is the fix?
The fix is the power pose. Students, do this with us right now, wherever you are.
Even if you're on the bus?
Especially if you're on the bus. Step 1. Roll your shoulders back. Open your chest. Imagine you're wearing a cape like Superman.
Okay, shoulders back, chest out. I feel wider.
Step 2. Plant your feet. Don't cross your legs. Stand with your feet shoulder width apart. Take up space.
I feel like I'm blocking the hallway.
Good. Step 3. Chin up. Not too high. You don't want to look at the ceiling, just parallel to the floor. Eye contact.
This feels weird. I feel aggressive.
It feels weird because you're not used to owning your space. But look at the difference. When you stand like this, your diaphragm opens, your lungs filled with air.
Let me try speaking. Hello, everyone. Wow, it is louder naturally.
Exactly. Your body tells your brain, "I am safe, I am powerful," and your brain tells your mouth, "Speak clearly."
So, lesson number 1, fix your posture. If you are hunching, you are losing. Okay, Dwayne, I tried the power pose. I feel bigger, but does this fake confidence thing really work if you say absolute nonsense?
It works 100% of the time, Jimmy. Do you have a story where you faked it?
Actually, yes, and it is even crazier than your toad story. 2 years ago, I was filming a video in Brazil. I don't speak Portuguese, 0.
Brazil is intense. The energy there is high.
It is, and somehow I got invited to a wedding, a subscriber's wedding. I was just there to give them a gift, but suddenly the father of the bride hands me the microphone.
Oh no, the unplanned speech, the enemy of confidence.
There were 300 people staring at me. They expected a beautiful speech from the famous MrBeast. I was sweating. I didn't know what to say.
So, did you run away?
No, I remembered what you said about volume. So I grabbed the mic, I stood in the power pose, and I just started shouting random positive words in English with extreme passion.
What words?
I looked at the bride and yelled, "Burger!"
You yelled burger?
Yes, but I said it with love. I said, "You guys are burger. You are Lamborghini. You are $1 million."
That makes absolutely no sense. You sounded like a crazy person.
But here's the twist. I was smiling, I was using big hand gestures, I was looking them in the eye. And you know what happened?
They threw cake at you?
They cheered. The grandmother was crying. She hugged me and said, in Portuguese, "I don't understand him, but he has such a beautiful soul."
That is incredible. You literally spoke nonsense, but your vibe was perfect.
Exactly. I realized that 80% of communication is energy. Only 20% is the actual words.
Students, write this down. Your vibe speaks louder than your vocabulary. Mr. Beast yelled burger at a wedding and became a hero. If you whisper congratulations while looking at the floor, nobody cares.
So, lesson number 1 was posture. Lesson number 2 is...
Lesson number 2 is the speed trap. Jimmy, when you are nervous, what happens to your voice?
I start talking super fast, like a hamster running on a wheel. I can't stop. I think if I talk fast, nobody will notice my mistakes.
Exactly. And that is the biggest mistake English learners make. They think fluency equals speed.
It isn't, but native speakers talk fast.
Native speakers talk fast because we are lazy, but confident speakers, leaders, we talk slow.
Wait, so if I talk slower, I sound better?
Yes, think about it. Who talks fast? The nervous kid lying to his mom, the scammer trying to sell you something. Who talks slow? The king, the boss, The Rock.
Okay, I see the difference.
When you rush, you tell the world, I am afraid to take up your time. I am not important. When you slow down, you say, my words are valuable. Wait for them.
That is a huge mindset shift.
And practically for our students, slowing down gives your brain time to find the words. It eliminates the brain lag.
So instead of, I went to the store, you can just pause.
Exactly. Let's practice the Obama pause.
The Obama pause?
Yes, former President Obama. He is the master of this. He doesn't say, he just stops. He looks at the audience. He breathes.
And it creates suspense. People lean in.
Let's try it. Introduce yourself, Jimmy, but take a full 2-second pause between every phrase.
Okay. My name is Jimmy, and I love giving away money.
See? You sounded like a movie trailer. You sounded important.
I felt important. I didn't feel like I was struggling. I felt like I was controlling the room.
Control the pace. Control the room. If you are not fluent yet, slow down. It gives you control. It hides your grammar mistakes because people are focused on your power.
Okay, I love this. But how do they practice this? Because when the pressure is on, it's hard to remember to slow down.
I have a drill. It is called the 2-second rule.
Explain it.
For the next 24 hours, every time someone asks you a question, I want you to wait exactly 2 seconds before you answer.
2 seconds? That feels like an eternity. It will be awkward.
It feels awkward to you. To the other person, it looks like you're thinking. It looks thoughtful.
Okay, let's role play. Ask me a question.
Hey, Jimmy, what did you have for breakfast today?
1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. I had a protein shake.
Did that feel long?
It felt super long, but I had time to check my grammar in my head. I checked had versus have. I checked the vocabulary.
And to me, you just looked calm. You looked like you were considering your answer carefully.
So the silence is my friend.
Silence is your best friend. In English, silence is confident. Is weak. Replace with silence.
This is gold. Posture plus slowness. I'm already feeling like 50% more fluent. Okay, Dwayne, I'm standing tall, I'm speaking slowly, but I still have a problem.
What is the problem, Jimmy?
Sometimes, even if I go slow, my mind goes completely blank. I forget the word for apple or car, and then I say, and I look like a zombie.
Ah, the zombie sounds. Those kill confidence instantly. When you say, you tell the listener, I am lost.
So what do I do? If I don't know the word, do I just stand there in silence forever? That gets creepy.
No, you build a bridge.
A bridge? Like the Golden Gate?
Metaphorically, when you're stuck on one side of a sentence, subject, and you can't reach the other side, verb, you need a bridge to walk across while your brain searches for the word.
And what are these bridges made of? Concrete? Steel?
They're made of connector phrases, or as some people call them, smart fillers.
Give me an example.
Instead of saying, say, that is a good question. Instead of saying, say, let me think about that for a second. Instead of silence, say, how can I put this?
Whoa, those sound so professional.
They are. Listen to the difference. Option A, I like, movies. Weak. Option B, to be honest, I really enjoy movies. Strong.
To be honest, that is a great phrase. It adds zero meaning, but it adds 100% confidence.
Exactly. It buys you time. It gives your brain 3 extra seconds to find the word movies without breaking the flow.
I want to try this. Ask me a hard question. I will use a bridge.
Okay, Jimmy, explain the theory of relativity.
You know what? That is a fascinating topic. And to be honest, basically, the thing is,
You are saying absolutely nothing.
I know, but do I sound fluent?
You sound incredibly fluent. You sound like a politician.
That is the power of the bridge. I didn't answer the question, but I kept the conversation alive.
Students, memorize 3 bridges today. Well, basically, to tell you the truth, what I mean is, use them when you are stuck. Never say, again.
Okay, we have bridges. Now let's talk about where to look. Because when I'm nervous, I look at my shoes, I look at the sky, I look everywhere except at the person.
And that is a fatal mistake. Eye contact is the remote control of the conversation.
Remote control.
Yes, if you look down, you turn the power off. If you look them in the eye, you turn the power on.
But it's scary. Staring at someone while I struggle to speak feels intense.
It is intense, but remember, we are faking it. When you look someone in the eye, you trick their brain. Their brain thinks, wow, he's looking at me. He must know what he's talking about.
Even if I'm talking about toads and burgers?
Especially then. Let's try a staring contest. I want you to tell me about your day and do not break eye contact.
Okay, I'm ready. Staring intensely. Today, I woke up.
Keep going. Don't look away.
And then I brushed my teeth. This is so awkward. You're staring into my soul.
I'm looking for your confidence. Don't blink.
And then I fed the tigers. Okay, I can't do it. You win.
You lasted 10 seconds. That's not bad. But did you notice something?
Yeah, I felt like I couldn't stop talking. Your eyes forced me to speak.
Exactly. Eye contact creates a connection. It forces the other person to listen. If you look down, they stop listening.
So, lesson 3, lock eyes, even if you are terrified.
And here is a pro tip. If looking them in the eye is too scary, look at the spot right between their eyebrows.
The unibrow zone?
Yes, to them it looks like eye contact, but for you, it's less intimidating.
That is a cheat code. I love it.
We have covered posture, speed, bridges, and eye contact. But there is one final piece of the puzzle, the mindset.
The rock mindset.
Students, you have to stop thinking of yourself as a student.
But they are students. They're watching a learning channel.
I know, but when you're in the real world speaking, you're not a student, you're a performer.
Like an actor in a movie?
Yes, when I play a character, I'm not Dwayne. I am Hercules. I am Hobbs. I put on a costume.
So English is a costume?
English is a role. When you speak English, be a different version of yourself. Be English Jimmy.
English Jimmy is louder. He uses his hands more. He says basically a lot.
English Jimmy is confident. Maybe Spanish Jimmy is shy. That's okay. Keep them separate.
That's actually really helpful. It's like wearing a mask. If I make a mistake, it's not me, it's the character.
Exactly. It protects your ego. It allows you to take risks.
So fake it until you become it.
Precisely. Now, Jimmy, I think you're ready.
Ready for what?
We have taught the theory, but a masterclass needs a final exam.
Oh no, I don't like the sound of that. Is there slime involved?
No slime, but there is the gauntlet.
The gauntlet?
I'm going to put you in a high-pressure scenario right now. You have to use all the techniques: posture, slow speed, bridges, eye contact.
And if I fail?
If you fail, you have to donate $10,000 to a subscriber right now.
Okay, that is high stakes. Bring it on.
Welcome to the gauntlet. The rules are simple. I'm going to ask you 3 difficult abstract questions. You have to answer them immediately.
Okay, I'm sweating, but I am ready.
Here's the catch. You must use the power pose. You must speak slowly. You must use a bridge, and you must maintain eye contact. If you break any of these rules, you lose the $10,000.
Shoulders back, chin up, eyes on the unibrow. Let's do this.
Question number 1. Jimmy, explain to me why pineapples belong on pizza. Go.
That is a very controversial question, Dwayne.
Good bridge. Keep going.
But to tell you the truth, the sweetness of the fruit, combined with the saltiness of the cheese, creates a flavor explosion.
Excellent eye contact. You didn't blink. You looked crazy, but confident. Pass.
Whew, that was hard. I hate pineapple on pizza, but I sounded convincing, right?
You sounded like a philosopher of pizza. Question number 2. Are you ready?
Born ready.
Why do zebras have stripes?
You know what? That is a fascinating biological mystery.
Great bridge. You bought yourself 3 seconds. Now answer.
Basically, the stripes are there to confuse the lions. It's like nature's camouflage.
You slowed down. You almost said, but you paused instead.
I wanted to say, so bad, but I swallowed it.
That is discipline. Pass. Now the final question for the $10,000.
Bring it on.
What is the meaning of life?
To be honest, that is the question we have been asking for centuries.
Strong start.
What I mean is, life is not about the destination. It is about the friends we make along the way. And burgers.
You saved it with burgers. You used it what I mean is bridge perfectly. Jimmy, you have passed the gauntlet. You keep your money.
Yes! I feel like I just ran a marathon. My adrenaline is pumping.
And did you notice? You didn't use perfect grammar, but you answered 3 impossible questions without stopping. That is fluency.
Okay, if I can do that under pressure, you guys can definitely do it. But Dwayne, how do they practice this at home without a giant wrestler staring at them?
I have a challenge for them. A 30-day protocol.
Is it the talk to the mirror challenge?
Better. It is the 2-minute camera challenge.
Ooh, that sounds scary.
Every day for 30 days, I want you to turn on your phone camera, press record, and talk for exactly 2 minutes about anything. Your breakfast, your dog, the weather.
And the rule is you cannot stop?
You cannot stop. If you get stuck, use a bridge. If you panic, slow down, but do not stop recording.
And what do they do with the video? Do they post it?
No. Watch it. It will be painful. You will cringe. You will say, "Oh my God, I look nervous."
But by day 10?
By day 10, you will see a difference. By day 30, you will look like a different person. You will see the posture. You will hear the silence.
It creates evidence. It proves to your brain that you can speak English.
Exactly. Confidence comes from competence. Do the reps.
Before we end the video, I want to share something personal. When I started YouTube, I was terrified of the camera. I was awkward. I mumbled.
And look at you now. You are the biggest creator in the world.
But it didn't happen because I became perfect. It happened because I accepted my imperfections.
That is profound, Jimmy.
Students, listen to me. Your goal is not to have a British accent. Your goal is not to be a dictionary. Your goal is to connect.
There is a famous quote, "People will forget what you said. People will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel."
If you speak with confidence, you make people feel comfortable. If you smile, you make them feel happy. Even if you say burger at a wedding.
Don't let the fear of a verb tense stop you from making a friend. Don't let your bouncer keep you silent.
The world is waiting to hear your voice, not your perfect voice, your voice.
So stand tall, take a breath, look them in the eye, and speak.
Thank you so much for watching this video. We put a lot of work into this because we really want you to succeed.
We believe in you. Truly, you have the tools now. The power pose, the slow speed, the bridges, the eye contact. The rest is up to you.
If this video helped you feel even 1% more confident, please like the video. It tells YouTube that this lesson matters.
And subscribe to Fun English channel. We're building a family here, a family of confident speakers.
Leave a comment below. I want you to write, "I am confident." Write it in all caps. Let's fill the comments with positive energy.
And tell us, would you eat the toad?
Be honest. I would definitely eat the toad if The Rock told me to.
Good choice.
Thank you guys, you are amazing. Keep practicing, keep faking it until you make it.
Stay strong, stay hungry, and speak loud.
See you in the next one. Bye.
See ya.